Senji, the Senji. God, motherfucker. For those of you who might be curious, Rogue State is not listed in the directory of games I can choose Hitbox to play, which is why we're currently set to something else. Pretty good? Alright, I can change it. Just want to make sure. You know, it's a convenience we can give to the YouTube viewers later. You have the power to change the volume. Usually doesn't happen for my videos. At least until after they're made. Okay, so premise for this is that, we're doing this. Wow, Grimith. That's my frazzled brain in action here. I broadcast several hours ago. I got a few hours of sleep. And, circumstances has forced me to be awake again. And so here we are, and I mentioned that I would do a live broadcast of this game at least once in order to showcase it off, but this is not the best time to live broadcast this for viewer activity, and yet we're here all the same. Alright. Haven't done this in a windowed mode before. So Rogue State did a series of this on my channel, and I mentioned several times during the series that I might do a live broadcast of this, just doing some absurd shit. So let's go ahead and just call you Chucklefucks, man. The family name is Chucklefucks. Not as if there's going to be really any viewer interactivity with this. Mainly gonna try out a few possible ideas. I have not lost this game up to this point. Perhaps my insanity. You know what? Fuck it. Normal to get difficulty. Hard mode makes the game longer, which I think actually makes the game easier. Like, hard mode adds like an extra year of length to the game, which I think gives you even more prep time for the oncoming war. We'll also be doing the unstable elements scenario. I've done it before, but I figure I'll be able to show off some stuff.
We're going live in 3, 2, 1.
I highly doubt it, Nightblade. I'm not interested enough in the game. Okay, so, if by chance you haven't caught the tutorial video in Rogue State, Rogue State, it's a little friendly, like, beer and pretzels simulation game where you run a country. I don't think it's that intricate or complicated, as evidenced by the fact that I haven't lost a playthrough of this. And no, I don't consider the playthrough where I just ran it for one turn to get an achievement when I started a nuclear war to be a loss. We start out by setting up our cabinet. We're going to be running this country for 5 years. And we have a number of ministers to assign positions to, and I will be doing so. I want myself a finance minister. I still don't really care about intelligence ministers, but I tell you what, I'll assign one. Probably shouldn't be the capitalist. Let's make it a patriot. That makes sense. Omar Darzi here. You can be, oh, I don't know. I like defense, clap, clap. I don't really care about the foreign minister in this playthrough. And communications minister, I actually do think I want to upset the other factions. I don't know yet. Finance minister, though, is definitely of use. And communications minister, we're actually going to, foreign minister. We'll give that to Farouk. No communications minister in this playthrough. Yes, tutorial stuff. I don't have time for you right now, Tariq. Go to hell, away.
No, leave me alone.
As you wish, Excellency.
You damn people in your fucking time game. Apartheid required. Just wanted to start it. Yes, phone.
Greetings, Your Excellency. I am Prime Minister Fatima Al-Farsi, and on behalf of...
No one cares about you right now.
Thank there is.
Your...
I'll tell you a joke, though.
What's the best part about living in Switzerland? Not sure, but the flag is a big plus. Tough crowd. We would like to deepen the long-standing cooperation that exists between our two nations.
We enjoy our privileged relationship and look forward to accomplishing great things together.
As I'm sure we can do. Neat. Get out of my face.
Good
Right, they didn't consume one of our time units because someone called us and not the other way around. Normal difficulty setting has the country not start off immediately hating you, but I actually do want to adjust that. I want to provoke one of these cool early coup thingy-ma-baba-doo-dad jiggers. I've never seen one of them before because I've always run my country too damn well. Along the way, maybe I'll showcase what it's like to go off to war. This is the special, awesome, cool, unstable elements scenario, which means we have a nuclear weapons console. Yes, nuclear war. It ends the game. We also start off with horrid relationships with the United States of America, so we're not going to be getting anything from them in this game. On the bright side, they can't oust us from power, even though we might upset them. And I'm perfectly fine with that. Let's go ahead and raise taxes. How high can taxes go? I've never tried before. 50%. Well, we'll wait on that. Tax efficiency isn't high and amazing right now, so I'll just go ahead and keep it at 16%. Because you're on the internet, the time game is surprising. Everyone loves to fucking play the time game except for Grimith. Okay, so I want these factions to be mad at me, because I want to provoke an early coup. So I might start playing with some settings that I've never really toyed with before. Because I want to see a coup up in this bitch. That being said, I have a fairly good idea what the hell I'm doing in this game, and so I might not end up provoking a coup. I do actually want some money first, though, to buy some military, so that I can survive a coup. I don't want to get, like, too, like, over-eager yet here. Let's see here. So I'll probably, like, delay the whole thing for a few turns. But eventually I will be aiming to upset all of these folks. Something like that. Minimum wages. If you're unfamiliar with Rogue State and haven't watched me play the game before, it's a, I think I just said this earlier, it was like a beer and pretzel sim game, where you run a nation. Think like Democracy 3 meets Hidden Agenda meets King of Dragon Pass, and you'll have a semblance of how the game works. There we go. That will slowly poison all of my relationships with the factions. I don't want that GDP malice, though. I've already got a GDP malice from the stupid prayer week here. You know what? Fuck you, prayer week. You go to hell, fundamentalists. No one gives a fuck about you. God is dead. You hear me? Dead. D-E-D, dead. Alright. And we'll run the police state to be capable law enforcement. We'll keep balanced. Union labor organization. And we'll set that setting just so I don't have to deal with crime and shit. Although I'll get crime from this and this. I'll have some detractors from it. I don't want to have to deal with crime, too. I'm interested in seeing some negative events in this game. Not negative events, but, like, negative crises. Like, you know, other crises. Because I haven't explored this game fully, and I'm looking to do a bit of stress testing. So there's that done. Let's go to the regional map here. I will actually open my borders at the start here to get extra tourism revenue. Because I do plan on showcasing off some more things too. Also, my relations are not very good with any of these factions, and I'll devote my final time unit here to calling the United States of America, so you can listen to how pissy they are when you have a nuclear warhead.
Good day, Ambassador. Would you be free to meet sometime in the next few weeks?
With your newly developed nuclear arsenal, you have shredded international law, and Basenji has jeered at the very idea of an international community. In response, the United States will be severing our diplomatic relationship until you renounce these weapons of mass destruction.
When you have a weapon of mass destruction, you don't get to chat with America. You know what? Funds aren't available this time. Go fuck yourselves, Patriots. Who has money to spare for... Oh, shit. Alright, Grimith fucked up here. It just goes to showcase how tired I am. I forgot to even start this last turn. Herder! Well, I'm gonna be a turn behind and set myself up here. Oh well. I suppose I could just click these things. I just could have gotten more money. So I shortchanged myself a little bit. Could have gotten more money. Oh well. Life happens. Capitalists fucking love me. You know what? I don't really care about my neighbors either. They don't entirely want to attack me, courtesy of the fact that I have a weapon of mass destruction. Still, I'll call him. He ignored me! I've never had that happen before. No one's ever ignored me before. Oh my god. I was ignored by 2 people. I've just discovered something new about the game that I've never seen. I always thought they'd pick up. They didn't pick up for me. What could it be? What's in the box? Okay. Well. How's my policies doing with making people happy or not happy? I kind of stabilized it for everyone except for the fundamentalists, didn't I? I'm too good at this game. Well, if I piss off the fundies, we'll see what happens. Oh, yes, harried. Absolutely. Without a doubt. Well, damn. This is an unfortunate event to have on the second turn. An identified aircraft has strayed into your borders from Axtijan and is not responding to any communications. It appears to be traveling at a high speed that is inconsistent with a civilian airliner. We have not been able to communicate with the pilot as fast approaching the city of Majimara. Let it go. The cowardly nation of Axtijan has just launched an unprovoked attack against their military facility. We are still assessing the damage and casualties, but we are now at a state of war. My military is a bit upset about that whole fact. Alright, war at turn 2, everyone. I do freely note the fact that I do have a weapon of mass destruction, at least according to the game's description. This whole war thing typically isn't supposed to happen. Whoop. I've also not gotten that event so early in the game before. That's quite alright. Life happens. Worst case, I'll just nuke all these sons of bitches and end the game. Oh, where am I looking here? Regional map. No tourism. Everything is closed. Let me actually go ahead and show it off here. Neighboring countries will never attack Basenji, even if your relationship is toxic. Just wanted to show that off. What is it I'm looking for? Build infrastructure. Alright, what goodies do we get? I mean, those aren't literally the worst. Oh, god damn it, I didn't mean to close out of that. Well, I guess it happened. Let's go ahead and get the restorative justice system, and we're going to go ahead and imprison the monarchists. I won't be able to sell my goods for a turn, but I guess I wanted to finish reconstruction. Let's imprison the monarchists. That frustrates me. That whole transition from finishing reconstruction to starting the opportunity to like build new stuff consumes like 2 turn units there. You know, I hadn't closed out of that screen. I shouldn't have lost a turn unit. Oh well. Well. We're behind on selling our goods. Not that we're going to get good deals for them anyway. Belistan.
Thank you.
Would you like to
Are you interested?
buy my stuff?
We are interested.
No.
It is. good.
I can't sell my electronics to them. The fuck are you people chatting to me about? Oh. You want to talk to me now by chance, Boethia? Although you have a... No. Has those goats. I guess I'm just gonna hold on to the goats. How much gold do I need to set up the wonderful mass counterfeiting operation? Gold. I just said gold. I have enough money to set it up. No, I don't. I need 300. Alright, well. We'll wait on that then. These do cost me money per turn, so I'm not entirely over-eager to get it aggravated. Opium smuggling on the rise because I pretty much told them to go fuck themselves. No, Nightblade, I don't. I have almost no interest in playing King of Dragon Pass. I'm glad that so many people are interested in King of Dragon Pass. The game is widely available now, and you have the freedom, many people have the freedom, to tackle it on their own. Broadcasting King of Dragon Pass is immensely exhausting and really not worth any further time investment, although I don't regret having done it before. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and adjust the tax rate up here a bit. I've never raised taxes above 16% before, I don't think. I'm interested to see how well this goes. I am... Color me curious. Oh, man. This event. Oof. Ooh, turn 3. Was it turn 4? It was turn 4. Oh, man. Well, this is gonna be great. Huh. Interesting how this potential outcome is deducting from my treasury. Yet this one doesn't display to be deducting from my treasury. Yes, Riddler. Alright. Well, let's just do nothing. I've never done nothing for that event before. It did take away some of my money, didn't it? I heard that sound. I'm not attacking anyone. Loss of life equals loss of revenue. I guess I should have paid the 30 million. Not resource to manage the crisis. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure we have nothing to worry about. Everything is okay. Right? Everything is perfectly okay. We're just gonna rake in the money with our 50% tax rate. We're selling our electronics. It'll be fine. I am doing some stress testing of the game, Shaman. Right. The military forces are merely satisfied with my leadership. I actually don't really have anything that I want to adjust on this turn. I want to keep my... Oh, I do have enough money to... Yeah, I have enough money. Sweatshop. Oh, no. I need 3 million more. Damn it! I thought I'd already bought the Trade Commissioner service. Well, you know what? Fuck you, game. I'm not gonna do anything. You can't make me. No, I'm just gonna sit on my 50% tax rate. Yes. You know what? Fuck you, Boethia. No one loves you either. Basenji citizens are increasingly identifying as liberals. I'm taking a lot of sass mouth things that I have not done before. This is awesome. I've never had the taxes so damn high, and I see it as tanking my approval across the board. GDP and jobs are still, well, I mean, GDP, of course, could definitely do better. Oh, sweet, delicious money on my body. Let's get the Trade Commissioner service and the sweatshops, which gives me capitalist approval per turn, so I can get some reverse engineering to increase capitalist strength and improve the GDP. And then finally, mass counterfeiting operation. Basenji will augment it apostrophe S, huh? It is own economy, with the mass manufacturing of authentic-looking U.S. currency, with a view to stabilizing our economy at the expense of the United States. Make no mistake, the rewards are attractive, but there is a 33% chance that the Americans will catch us doing this, with disastrous consequences. Welcome to Not My Problem Incorporated. Now, there's a hidden fee here of 5 shekels per turn, but this will definitely pay for itself. I'm actually not entirely sure what offering military aid is. Like, I got it before the last time I did a playthrough of this, but it beats me. Like, I don't recall ever seeing that option. Maybe it's whenever you sell weapons? Like, I guess there's like a sell weapons option. Maybe that's what it involves. Oh, I would need a loyal minister to do that anyway. Well, Dead Dodo, I don't know about that. No, I don't think so. Let's see. Making shit tons of money per turn. Now we have our printing press of money, which we unfortunately got too late at turn 6. Well, not too late, I just would have preferred it sooner. We're rocking our 50% tax rate. Thank you, Serpent Stare. Good morning to you as well. I guess I should have named this character Barbie. Well, didn't think of it.
Do I still have the confidence of our parliament?
Our generals are concerned that we are vulnerable to attack. You should consider
I
more military units to
don't
ensure
know,
the safety
Harried.
of our country.
I mean, it's unfortunate that there's just a lack of information about Rogue State, where I don't know all of the parameters. Like, how many percentage points does, say, for example, things that increase GDP, like, actually increase the GDP?
Any news?
Excellency, our fundamentalists are very skeptical about our regime.
Can't imagine why.
Just adopting policies to gain their support, promote faith, charity, and tradition.
You can leave now.
As you wish.
So let's actually go back into the build infrastructure thing. I know I just used like a turn slice, but I wasn't going to do anything else with my turn units. Right, so reverse engineering, like, increases GDP, but I don't know by how much. I don't know by how much having the tax rate at 50% decreases the GDP, or jobs, or approval. You know, here's an option here, the Arms Bazaar. That increases GDP too. I don't know by how much. What I will say, though, is I should do this. Let's get the riot police, at least, and I might be grabbing the Presidential Guard. If we have an early plague epidemic, I need to have the money on hand to resolve that. I've never had that event up here so early, and I'm interested in seeing what transpires. Okay. That opens me up for the Arms Bazaar, too. What the hell, we'll grab the Arms Bazaar, I'll go broke. Riot police here so that civil unrest will not like, I've never had treasury losses during a riot because I've never had riots. Well, okay, the plague epidemic did have me rioting. Well, I am experimenting, Master Reaper. Well, we tried. Oh man, Patriots and Fundamentalists are extremely dissatisfied. Down 13%, down 8%. Capitalists actually don't give a damn, it seems, about the tax rate. Alright. Capitalists are like, not my problem. Hell, I mean, the capitalists are actually, like, I think they might have, like, a little bit of a malice, but I do have the sweatshop approval. Also, let's print some money. Hell yeah. You know, I'm actually curious now because of what Harry wrote. Maybe I could stabilize this shit. Huh. We might not have to have our early fighting here. Huh. I'm actually tempted to try that out, too. Well, I mean, fuck it, right? Something, something YOLO. Let's get that wildlife refuge. Also, I've almost always picked protectionism in the past. Let's be exploitative. Let's really get the capitalist on our side. Get some extra money. And let's prop up this support from the patriots and liberals with a wildlife refuge. Don't really care about the American hotel. Who cares about the Karifi, right? Two-tiered medical care. I'm not gonna get liberal approval and spend even more money on healthcare. Garbage. Okay. Well, that ends my experimentation on that front. Sweet, sweet, delicious taxes. I just wish I could sell my second resource here of goats. That'd be pretty nice. Unfortunately, the only person who likes me enough to trade with me already has goats. We're actually at war with Axtijan, but they won't attack me because of my nuke. I do have a mission to attack him, but I don't really have the army to do that. I mean, I can still get my ass whooped with my 3 infantry, because I haven't bought any more military, as I'm just too busy rolling in the money. Something like the Great Firewall would probably be of use to me. It's a shame I've already burned my money. I could build a dam, too. Oh. Oh. What do you know? It got worse. The first time I've ever seen this before. Like, yeah, I'd never picked the ignore option before. Huh. Alright. Well, now it costs even more money to manage the spread of this disease. Son of a bitch. This is what I get for not dealing with the problem sooner. Okay. Alright, fine. You win, game. You win. Take my money. Here. No one wants to visit my nation. And I've lost some of the minister's respect for not attacking a nation. The fundamentalists are upset. 24% approval. You know what? They can go fly kites. Alright. I did consider asking the UN for help, but I mean, I wouldn't want to pick that option, though. Which is why I wanted to spend, like, some money to handle it. Because, A, the UN doesn't much care for me, and B, I'm not gonna accept help from the United Nations. We're independent. Keep those damn imperialist dogs out of our country. Let's go print some money. Woo! That was fun. Okay, the way is open for getting the cantankerous genius doctor, as well as the hospital. Having UN approval also would not, well, wouldn't be the worst thing. Since sliced bread. Let's increase that Patriot approval a bit. Yeah. You like me, don't you? Yes, you do. I'm gonna make this country great again. Look at these policies. How could you not like these policies? Pretty easy, huh? Not doing any mass transit. I'm not doing any disaster relief fund. Only keeping the capitalists happy. I have no idea how my GDP has not tanked yet. It's remaining stagnant. Okay. You can go fuck yourself. Oh, fundamentalist rioting now. Oh man, I've never had approval that low with any faction before. This is great. And because they're rioting, I am slowly losing loyalty points. Oh boy! Nice thing about printing currency is that it doesn't actually consume any of your time units. That is pretty nice. We better get our presidential guard here while we can, then, while we have the loyalty points to buy them. Alright. Sure! Give me money. Yay, Russia. Riots are breaking out in the streets. Some factions are very displeased with our regime. Your approval among our fundamentalists is extremely low, and your brother is seizing the opportunity to position himself as a pious alternative to your regime. You should adopt policies and make decisions that resonate with the faithful and regain their trust and support. Oof. Alright. I think this is gonna be a loss for me. But I am experimenting and learning, and I wanted to make this happen. Let's go buy some stuff here. We're gonna need it. This is not the screen where we buy stuff, Grimith. Can't assassinate him. Farouk is too powerful. Let's, I don't actually know, what's factored in to the whole coup thing. Whether it takes, like, the individual, like, numeric values of attack and defense, whether it only cares about attack or defense or what. What I do know is that I'm gonna buy a tank. Or two. I'm gonna have them at home. We need some tanks. Let's keep the tax rate up. Gambling is legal? Absolutely. Give me the money. Fuck you, fundamentalists. I've never had my, my public loyalty this low before either. Also, for the first time, I'd actually proc the chance for United States relationships to be decreased. Fun fact, though, they're already at nothing. I don't know, Harried, but the Patriots are going down into rock-bottom territory. I think I'm going to have half the nation upset with me, and I'm hoping that this does trigger the early coup. I've never done it before. Let's get ourselves a rocket battery. Well, no, yes! Love it. Fuck you, fundamentalists. My riot is actually being contained by my riot police. Otherwise, they'd apparently be looting my businesses. So I've already taken care of it, it seems, Master Reaper. Also, speech time.
Basenji people, my fellow countrymen and women, my beloved citizens. I address you today as we are ushering in a new era in the history of our homeland. I wish to address you first, as you are the owners of this blessed land, its defenders, leaders of its prosperity, and the architects of its future. The American warmongers realize they cannot invade every country in the world and are thinking twice about crossing the great nation of Basenji. we will defend ourselves against imperialist aggressors with the might of our blessed armies. Second, we will promote developing and prototyping new technologies, especially those in support of asserting our sovereignty.
I'm great at speeches.
Finally, it is with a full heart that I say to you all,
Get fucked.
your continued patriotic zeal and selflessness will build our country into the most powerful country in the world. A people's paradise.
Fucking patriots are gonna jizz all over themselves for this speech. Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh man. Well, that reduced the amount of loyalty points I'm losing per turn, since I, propped the Patriots right back up. Neat. Let's go print some more money, guys. Okay. Perhaps I should not have chosen these options. Perhaps I just should have put them in, like, more military shit. Who can say? I didn't entirely have in mind what I wanted to do with this. Or this option, too, since this cost me $50 million for +5 approval, when I'm probably not going to be going down this path. This Arms Bazaar, too. I mean, I don't have any clue how much that really helped me. How's my GDP doing? It's... What? 50% tax rate. Prosperous economy. My jobs haven't suffered either. Like, taxes, in theory, like, reduce the jobs in GDP, too. I mean, I know I had a few events there, like the fast food chain and the casino, like, propped up my GDP, but I am baffled. Oh, fuck it. Keep taxing the shit out of these people. Like, if I actually gave a damn about the fundamentalists and weren't trying to run them into the ground, too, I think I could sustain this massive tax rate. Oh well, let's celebrate. I mean, if this were like a longer term playthrough I plan on doing, I'd build stuff like the dam, the Great Firewall. This is great, though. I'm fucking loving this. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Rocket battery. A national health crisis? The people must make their own choices. I don't remember whether I printed money last turn. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't think I did, though. Oh well, I printed money now. Let's celebrate. Let's get another tank. Like, this is eating into the amount of money I have saved up, too, which is unfortunate, but got a feeling that I'm kind of going to need this shit. Also, I might attack Axe to Jan here, but no. No, I did say that maybe I'll just demonstrate that, but I also don't want to lose units, even if I'd win a battle. Like, you can get some benefits by hurting people enough that they'd want to have peace, and I did encounter an intriguing bug, and the only time I really did war in the game where one of the nations offered to pay for, like, my next building that I purchased, and the game was bugged so that all of the things that I purchased they actually paid for. Which was pretty funny, but definitely not as designed. The nukes up. There is only one weapon of mass destruction. That's all you need. And with that weapon of mass destruction, the United States will not try to force you from power. The United Nations will not try to force you from power. And, even though I'm at a state of war, my opponent is not attacking me. That's the benefit from it. And I can end the game at any time by throwing the nuke at someone. It's not that exciting. Oh! Terrorists from Maxtijan attempted to hijack a public bus, which was fortunately caught by, police. Not a surprise that that transpired. Let's actually close our borders with everyone. Well, maybe not, Babelistan, but Boethia, I hate you too. I already had closed borders with Maxtijan there. Oh no, my approval of the United States, no. Oh, absolutely, big guy. It all makes sense now. Patriot unrest? Let's, get another rocket battery.
Oh,
How are we doing?
How is morale within our armed forces?
the armed forces are satisfied.
I would like them to be happier with me. I do have a military advisor, but my military approval was hurt by not having a fighter squadron and me getting attacked.
Many parliamentarians are openly fomenting dissent. You're losing control of the country. Try to raise your approval ratings and keep your cabinet ministers happy. Be careful with decisions that might be unpopular.
Any news from the polling agencies?
Excellence, I should
You can...
Fuck you, Tariq. I've killed him before. That was the first run of this I ever did of the game when I shot him. That was an interesting story moment. It became an action game. It was time sensitive. Very entertaining. I already printed money. Let's go and end a turn. Tell you what, liberals, get under my wing. Oh, their approval wasn't even increased at all by that event. Damn you, game. Damn you. Well, sure, big guy, I'll call them again, but they'll say the same thing that they said to me on the first turn. If you're interested in hearing it, though, I'll let you hear it.
Good day, Ambassador. Would you be free to meet sometime in the next few weeks?
With your newly developed nuclear arsenal, you have shredded international law, and Basenji has jeered at the very idea of an international community. In response, the United States will be severing our diplomatic relationship until you renounce these weapons of mass destruction.
Frowny face. There's 3 U.S. ambassadors that I've seen in the game, and they'd all pretty much say that same thing, just in their own voice acting. But yeah, with different options, I could prop up the Patriots and the Liberals, just by increasing like mass transit and even spending a little bit of the money on them. Which means that I could actually keep this country under control, even with tax rates so grotesquely high. Which is funny. And I'm glad I did this, like, stress test here, of, like, experimentation. Am I going to fix it right now? No, because I actually do want to see an early coup. Because I've never had one of those before either. My support's almost 0, my loyalty points, so I imagine this is gonna happen. Right? Although the capitalists fucking love me. Let's see, the fundamentalists are 23% of the country. The capitalists are over a quarter. Patriots aren't that much. Liberals, though, that's the big ticket. Because there was an event which had more liberalist movement in the nation. Get out of my face. Farouk, along with a contingent of disloyal soldiers, have marched into the Basenji Legislative Assembly, declaring a loss of confidence in your leadership. He is declaring our transitional government a failure and unilaterally suspending our constitution by force. Armored units from the military, apparently loyal to Farouk, have rolled in the Haima, along with paratroopers. We have no knowledge of exactly how many of our soldiers have pledged allegiance to Farouk. Oh, that might be a problem. Close to the presidential palace, buses are being used as temporary barricades. For now, he does not appear interested in attacking this building. As of this moment, no blood appears to have been shed, but a state of emergency exists in Basenji. We appear to have time to retake the assembly, but need to first consolidate our own political influence before the public and the international community gives him any credibility. Give a public speech declaring Farouk an enemy of the state.
The honorable Basenji people, my fellow countrymen, and
Not really harried.
my beloved citizens. Earlier today, I received word that my
But I
brother
was
Farouk
interested in it.
declared martial law over the People's Republic of Basenji, illegally suspended our constitution.
I just wanted to, like, stress test some stuff in the game, because I hadn't done it.
Granted upon him. The aim of the Revolutionary Council was to establish a strong, united, and prosperous nation, free from corruption and internal strife. Farouk has perverted these goals in order to consolidate power around himself. As glorious leader and custodian of the transitional government, I declare that the actions of my brother and those soldiers who are following his orders are acts of treason, punishable by death. All traitors who surrender themselves to the army before 1900 hours tonight shall be granted amnesty. Our enemies are those that seek to keep the country divided permanently so that they can obtain power, and we will fight them with everything we have. I ask for your support at all times so that our land, washed in the salt by the Gulf, may be cleansed from this hostility, and that democracy may finally be brought to the people.
Yeah, democracy. How bad is this? I definitely have the disloyal ministers. Whew. Those are the only two I can check. I definitely don't have I have the military approval one? I mean, we technically haven't had the vote of the Grimith leaving. We definitely don't have the US relations. We haven't built the Great Firewall, and we do not have support that high for any of these others. And we definitely do have disloyal ministers. Alright. This might work. Let's print it. Here comes the money.
Oh,
How is morale within our armed forces?
the armed forces are satisfied with your leadership. They know you are doing your best.
They don't love me, but the approval was over 70%. Thank you, Defense Minister. Even after that whole sneak attack on me lowered their approval. Let's celebrate by buying another tank and another rocket battery. We will hold this nation together. This interface did not properly update for my new soldiers, but rest assured, they're there. I already printed my money. Well, shit. I'm not entirely sure how to do that, Harried. If only because, like, the interface doesn't update until, like, the next turn for, like, the soldier count, I suppose, unless I, like, clicked an option. And we're gonna lose some soldiers in the fighting. I don't know how many, though. So, I bought a tank brigade and a rocket battery. I suppose let's try and keep track of where I end up on the scale. I didn't think about doing that, though, Harried. Actually, not a bad idea. That's it, bro. Whatever. The crime rate is very high. Oh. Crime finally got out of control, huh? Okay, so I had 12,000. I'm actually up to 14,000 now. And Farouk was at 12,500 and has gone down a bit. I definitely can't get support from anyone else. So this is pretty much what I'm going to be rolling with. Well, of course, I do have the opportunity to get new units, although my crime rate is high. Understandably so, my nation is spiraling out of control here. So I tell you what, let's try and take some steps to reduce crime. There we go, that'll do. We'll try and take some steps. I mean, we already have enough people upset at me. This is definitely not going to be a game where I have a lot of money, though, to retire with. And without setting up something like a dam... oh, I also forgot to sell my dam... Oh, I forgot to sell my electronics. That's why some of my income vanished. Son of a bitch. Oh, nope. I would need to improve my relations with them. Well, that's what I get for not really keeping in touch with people. Oh well. Let's go ahead and restrict his access. 2 additional units to Boethia border within the next 2 turns. We're a bit busy with a coup right now, buddy. I don't know whether you noticed. Thought I'd just slip that in there, though. I mean, I guess we already have the coup event ongoing. So I guess I can buttress up approval now? Maybe try and use it as like a way for me to gain the support of other factions? Although it will cut into my income. That's actually an idea. I mean, I could have easily turned ourselves into an alcoholic nation. Who cares about the fundamentalist approval at this point now, right? I think it's too late in the game, though, to genuinely get support from the liberals or patriots, though. I do. Oh well. We're an alcoholic nation now. Yeah, I gained like 1,000 soldiers, despite not actually buying anything last turn. I've never had so few options checkmarked, though. This is pretty evenly split, and I think this coup d'etat is going to eventually succeed without me putting it out of its misery. I think, the longer the game goes, they, like, maybe get, like, legitimized. I could still stop the riots. You might be right. Let's go ahead and buy another tank brigade. And end the turn. Let's vote in favor of the... Let's vote against the resolution, actually. I suppose I could move my infantry around. Yep. The coup d'etat is actually moving to succeed. I haven't had enough strength to put this down. And they're only getting moderate casualties. So I'm actually going to lose this coup. Okay. Well, I've also never seen a fail state before, so I'm definitely interested in seeing that too. Let's go ahead and print some money, though. I mean, I don't consider my nuclear war to be a fail state. Oh, that's... Some of my units definitely moved away from me. Some of my infantry abandoned me. I do recall that being a thing that transpired. Let's go ahead and try and complete this mission. Maybe keep the minister's support here. Alright. We'll end the turn there. We'll ignore it. Sounds like a personal problem. Crime rate is very high. Yes, I've earned a favor, though. What is the favor? 15 approval with the capitals. Oof. I've also never had the coup thing go on for this long. It does look like that's true, though. I mean, it could be because of the fact that I'm losing 11 loyalty points every turn. That might just be pouring into the coup's success rate. But it looks like so many people are mobilized with hatred, I think. And the overall popularity is so awful. I'm gonna see a fail state! Alright! This was my intention. I had never seen, some of the stuff that transpired in this game. I'm pretty stoked. I also apparently lost all of my infantry, perhaps in the fighting. Maybe that's how I lost them, actually. They weren't stolen from me. You know, I don't know. Like, I don't know how each... That's possible, Harried. Maybe so. I did lose plenty of money over the course of my events and decisions. I didn't get any events that actually, like, propped up my income, which is a shame. Like, an extra $200 million from, like, finding, you know, all that extra money would have really gone a long way here. Yeah. Fuck you, fundamentalists. This coup is definitely going to succeed, though. A single tier, right? Well, Ghost Wolf, it's gonna be as interesting as all of the others that have popped up. Few casualties anticipated, yeah. I'm gonna get frozen out of this. We, really can't afford a new museum right now, in case you haven't noticed. Reduce the tax rate to 47%? Tell you what the hell, why not? Alright. We'll ignore the treaty. The capitalists will help us. When it's all said and done, the capitalists will save us. And I am thanked for lowering the tax rate. I even do have capitalist support. Give me the money. Damn if I ain't holding on to this tooth and nail. This is fucking awesome. Also, people in the chat, calm the fuck down about the nuke. Nuke's launch, game's over. Ain't fucking doing it. I've already seen the content. I have no interest in seeing that content again. No nuke. I have the nuke. I did it as part of my stress testing thing to show off, like, some stuff and not have to worry about the United States. No nuke. We'll ask for foreign aid. Since I can't ignore the option. Look, dude. I'm a bit busy right now. I don't have... Do you mind? Oh, shit. Alright, sure. Is it 3 units? Let's move 3 units. Don't you worry, Farouk. I'll be right back with those, I promise. It's not my problem. I know the Sunken Treasure event, us finding lots of cool, awesome things. It could happen. Yay, more approval with capitalists. Awesome. That's what I fucking need. More capitalist approval. That's what was missing. Capitalist approval. Oh, man. Everyone else is at 1% is 0. Oh, man. This is great. Well, with that attitude in mind, let's try and solve this whole crime problem. It's probably cutting into my money. We'll just go ahead and just go full on that. Enact the death penalty. Why don't we go ahead and make things more favorable? Let's prohibit unions, maybe? Nah, we won't adjust anything else. I've already done enough stress testing for the moment. Let's see where this goes before I change further things. I'm not getting rid of gambling, though. Hell no. Gamble our lives and hearts away. I can't believe my economy is prosperous. Like, I don't feel as if I really lost any units last turn, though, either, and he is losing a few hundred still. Like, that slider hasn't gone to, like, maximum. Like, I'm still dealing damage. I love how I keep checking that screen. Perhaps it is lying to me. We'll see. Conscription? Yes! 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 I've never said yes to this before. I think Basenjis must learn the value of national service. We'll use one of our capitalist approval cards. I will go down with this ship. Damn you, terrorist! Look, I'm a bit busy with other things right now. Do you mind? I don't have a counter-terrorism unit. You know what? We're just gonna close all the borders completely. Even with you, Babelistan. I'm a bit busy right now, okay? That's true. I did not get a yearly speech, what with the coup going on. Hurt! Damn right the troops love me. Too busy printing money. Yes! Joining the trading block. I should have let you guys read that event more. I'm sorry. Since that one has not popped up during the playthrough. Last playthrough. Essentially, Russia loves me. The trade's increased. It's awesome. Candy canes for everyone.
Thank you.
We are not.
Damn you! I should just start saying things to her and see whether she likes them or not. Keep buying infantry! I can't fucking believe this. Welp? Why don't we just go ahead and, burn the seahorses? They are dying. 2 new warplanes in the next 4 turns. It's just very slowly. Because the coup d'etat has so much support behind it. So many of my people hate my guts. So only a few of them are dying every turn. Fucking minister can go die in a fire. 2 new warplanes! Bit busy right now. Why won't you give me the awesome, like, event involving money? I'll just keep the capitalists happy. Uh-oh. I lost another 1,000 troops. Even though I'm hiring a unit per turn, I'm still losing, 1,000. I'm gonna need, something to change. Again, a random event positively in my favor. Or I think my constant clawing and scraping will still be insufficient here. Police arrest strikers. What is it?
Excellency, do you have a moment?
What?
Yes, what is it?
You may be aware a widespread failure of financial corporate governance in the United States has led to a new global depression. Dependence on the United States.
Look,
Yes, Basenji will be...
If you don't mind me saying...
I don't think that's gonna be a problem, Tariq. Tariq, I don't think we're gonna have to worry about that. Spoiler alert. Ooh. I'm losing even more now. Those tanks might have some greater value to them. Who can say? Man, I just love a random event. Fucking, like, give me money. I'll even take money from the capitalists. Just give me a little bit extra money per turn. It's okay. I have a card to play. This has been interesting as hell. I know. Tariq, I'm surrounded by death and you want me to worry about what? God, I can't believe this! Hey, Marvin. I don't care about your foreign hacker information right now. Look, we're a bit busy. Uh-oh. It appears Farouk made his move too soon. His remaining soldiers surrendered to your forces. Your brother's body was found in the Legislative Assembly Secretary's office next to a hurried letter that never saw the light of day. Foreign journalists suggest that you were supported by the military grudgingly, and only at the 11th hour, the coup they suggest could well have succeeded otherwise. The public figures who maintained their loyalty were rewarded with key political appointments weeks prior to Basenji's first free elections. I had goosebumps, man. The lines, as voters gathered to elect their president, were packed full of proud citizens of all... Glad to see that this whole election thing happens, no matter what. Uh-huh. What? I even got a statue? What? The whole... Like, my first playthrough, I shot Tariq, and I was viewed at as an even worse person. Like so many people viewed my reign as bloodthirsty and ruthless. No better than, like, the monarchists. I have no idea how the fuck, like... Whatever. Ah, sure. Yeah, I also don't know how that transitions in the first free elections. I had, like, a quarter of the support of the country. I just crushed the coup and I'm like, I'll let go of power now. I think this game has lied to me. I have certainly tried on several occasions to see, you know, some alternative endings here. And that effectively was the same ending that I've gotten before, just it was triggered earlier in the game. Well, the Strictures, I effectively got the same thing. Like, that was like the same reward, I do believe, in the playthrough that I recorded. And the game was significantly longer. Like, how long was this playthrough? Not very. I've been running the game for 73 minutes. Now, do keep in mind that a key component of my victory there was printing money. I had no approval with either the United Nations or the United States. And from what the game tells me, having extremely low approval with either of them can lead to them attempting to remove you from power. But they won't act against you if you have a nuclear weapon. Then again, the game has proven to lie on several other occasions. Who knows whether that's true? That's right. That was even more interesting, though, because I had to keep, like, buying troops and printing money. And there's the Chucklefucks playthrough. Definitely not as high scoring as all of my other victories, but a victory all the same. Along with Courage Under Fire, faced a premature coup d'etat and prevailed. These two are for the other two scenarios that I haven't played through. This is the hidden achievement, which I do believe I actually know what it is. I actually just don't know how to proc it. But I'm okay with that. But yes, as Harry notes, the warhead really gives you room to act crazy. My 3rd playthrough, which is my highest scoring one, effectively involved me just like printing money constantly with the nuclear warhead. Suppose I should end this local recording for YouTube.